you seeing posts about politics, cancel culture, and hate on social media? I too am eagle. In fact, my feeds have tons of it from texts, pictures to videos. So, let's talk about it. But dearest amigos, I'm not advertising here any politician, nor initiating hate to anyone. Not an influencer, just an ordinary person who wants to share his 2 cents to everyone. Right now, I have 3 types of audience. First, the one who's passionately opinionated on a negative view. Second, the one who tries to explain and make you understand the other side of the box. Woo! And last, the one who doesn't care at all. Let me start my talk with differences. Differences? Differences when it comes to choices, statuses, and views. Especially the hottest topic now, which is the differences when it comes to political views. Now, science says our body is composed of 3 billion genetic building blocks that makes who we are. And the tiny amount of it is unique, which means you and I are different and all of us are unique from each other, biologically. Aside from that, according to listmeit.com, we are also different when it comes to personality, experiences, perspectives, views, and goals in life. Therefore, our differences is both by nature and by truth. And if you don't understand the concept, then this would lead us to canceling someone, or the most common term, cancel culture. Nowadays, cancel culture has been so rampant in social media, in which people use it as the most convenient tool to call out someone. History tells that cancel culture is a modern form of ostracism. Ostracism was an Athenian democratic procedure in which any citizen could be expelled from the city-state. This cancel culture has a very negative connotation in itself. This constitutes a form of boycotting or shunning individuals who have acted or spoken in a very unacceptable manner. Based on this, I think cancel culture is not so harsh at all, so long as it is understood explicitly. Now, based on its context, the question is, when is an action becomes unacceptable to which we can cancel out someone? I was in our God or Gender and Development seminar, and there was a beautiful line I've learned from there. The line is, "My rights end when yours begin." I think this line gives me a much easier understanding to what is acceptable from what is not. Actions can only be unacceptable when these actions can deprive the actions and rights of others, or let's say, you violated the law of the land. This is not subjective. This is very much objective. If you think your rights are being violated just because it affects you emotionally, then that's not gonna stop there. The next question is, are your rights being violated? If not, then that is a personal challenge. Always remember that the Holy Bible reminds us in the book of Proverbs 4:23, guard your heart above all else. So it means that it is one's responsibility to take care of his or her heart. Now, if you don't practice guarding your heart, the tendency is you will easily and intensely get mad, frustrated, disappointed, or worst, you will hate yourself, or even you will hate others. Hate. This is our final talk. What is hate? Hate is an intense or passionate dislike for something or someone. Now let me give you 3 verses from the Bible that talks about hate. According to 1 John 3:15, Anyone who hates his brother or sister is a murderer at heart. And we know that murderers don't have eternal life within them. Second, 1 John 4:20. If anyone says, I love God, but hates his fellow believer, that person is a liar. For if we don't love the people whom we can't see, how can we love God whom we cannot see? And lastly, 1 John 2:11. But whoever hates his brother is in darkness and walks in darkness, and does not know where he is going. Although some parts of the Bible mentions to hate, such as Amos 5:15 states, hate evil and love what's good. But the evil here means the evil doings influenced by the evil spirits, not the doers. Why? Because everything else in the holy book talks about to love your brothers, to love your sisters, or even to love your enemies. Again, it is okay to hate, but hate only the doings, not the doers. Let's say you see someone doing wicked things. That is for you to reflect and to ask yourself, am I also going to do that? If no, then do not do it. Simple. Just because you don't do it doesn't mean you would hate the ones doing it. Remember in the book of John, there was an adulterous woman who was almost stoned to death. But why it didn't happen? Because Jesus instructed, let the one who has never sinned throw the first stone. You know what? This life is not only meant to be lived, but we are also made for a purpose. And our common purpose is to help each other, especially the ones doing wicked things, to return to God. Differences of political views, by nature and by truth. Cancel culture, maybe consequence culture is better. Hate the doings, not the doers. At the end, all of us are not perfect. That's why God's greatest commandment is not to be righteous, but to love one another.